Oh, what's up, family? I didn't forget. Just give people a chance to kind of jump on here real quick. Out and about out here, Cali, seeing what you guys are up to, talking to the family. Shalom, family. Shalom. Hey, hey, Cassandra. Hey, how you doing, sister? Hope you're doing well. Just giving everybody a chance to kind of jump on here real quick. Say what's up to the family. Enjoying these days, watching the Most High work, watching the Most High, fulfill His prophecies, fulfill His promises to His people. Shalom, Beverly. Shalom, family. He said every time we look at the news, man, I said it's just getting worse and worse every day. All praises, sister. I'm so happy to see you doing better. See you out here participating again. That's beautiful. Yes, truth be told, but that new virus in Africa, I heard it was. One of the brothers was telling me, or the sisters was telling me, that it was a cross between Ebola and the coronavirus. You guys kind of watch my back here. Make sure nobody kind of sneaks up on Big Jude over here. You got people kind of tripping around here nowadays. I'm sorry, wait, someone said one minute. Chief Money, huh? Okay, well, like I said, yeah, I give you my email. Email me, and then we can go from there. tribeofjudah0@gmail.com. So that was that's my email right there, and we can go from there. But yeah, this viruses, man. This all these different viruses and bird flus. Man, I said, if people are still living in La La Land, I said they don't know, they have no idea what the hell's going on right now. I said, you got all these people right now. Well, at this point, the Gentiles can't even deny it anymore. They're not even trying to deny what's going on anymore. They're just they're just hoping that white Jesus is going to rapture them out of here. I said, it's amazing. And it's like, so, I'm just laughing at a lot of these people, because it's just, so you went to white Jesus pretty much giving you nothing but all the things you've been wanting, blessing you with absolutely everything. And then now at the end, you're starting to see that there's going to be payment due for all the stuff that you've been getting. And now all of a sudden it's like, white Jesus, take us away from here. You would take you away from the mess you made. So you're not getting out of it that easy, So you're not getting out of it that easy. I said, shoot, we didn't. I don't know why everybody else seems to think that they're going to. Yeah, they're definitely a new breed. I said, these things are definitely already getting out of hand. You said, it's bad when they're trying to hide everything. When they're trying to hide, everything. They're trying to hide news. They're trying to hide how many people are actually really, getting, exposed to the virus. They're trying to hide actually how many people are really dying from the virus. They're trying to hide exactly why the Most High is unleashing the plagues. They're trying to hide who the true people are. They're trying to hide where the land is. It's just like, damn, what are they telling us the truth? I said, what are they telling us the truth at this point? I said, is it just everything is a lie? Yes, China is like a ghost town. You got, they said, well, last I heard, but damn it, it might be different by now. They said it was 500 million people in quarantine in China alone. That's more than the whole population of the United States. Could you imagine trying to pretty much lock down everyone here in the United States and tell everyone to be in quarantine? Just the feat of having to actually coordinate something like that, It's just is mind blowing. It's really mind boggling. And like I said, the Most High said that, you know, what's coming on the earth this time is going to be way more. 800 quarantined in Minnesota. See, I hadn't even heard that yet. I heard about the 200 that were quarantined in Georgia, but I didn't even hear about the thing going on in Minnesota. And then did you guys hear now that the quarantine and the incubation period now is 24 days, which was 14, but now they're saying it's 24 days. And then you go back to Kobe Bryant, number 24, and then his death, and it meaning like an apocalypse with the whole gematria, you know. So 24 days incubation period. I mean, that's crazy. I didn't hear about the 800 quarantine in Minnesota. I mean, I'm sure there's quite a few places right now, you know, that are being quarantined, and they're not even really saying much of anything. I didn't realize they were still flying people in to these different military bases until, you know, I heard on the news that they were bringing in a couple hundred here, a couple hundred there. You know, I said, so it's crazy. It's crazy. And then as we're reading more, you know, I said we're reading more and getting more understanding and everything, you know, it's just, it's crazy. Because it's just all making so much sense now. Shalom, family. I said it's all making so much sense. It's all coming together. All those cities, those vacant cities, definitely. I remember it was in Seattle, like one of the first places where we got a person that showed up in Seattle, up there in Washington. You know, I said the Most High is, like I said, he's showing out. He just barely even started bringing out the first few plagues, you know, and it's just it's crazy. 68% of the world's population, yes. Is on, you know, yeah, it's pretty much on the projection for them to get exposed to the virus. You imagine 60 to 80% of the entire population, and that's with like these numbers that they're really putting out there probably aren't even that accurate. You know, I mean, it's just mind blowing. It's just absolutely mind blowing right now. How all this is working out. How the Most High is showing himself. You know, I said, yeah, and I got myself some herbs, and I got all that stuff. You know, I just sometimes these viruses, you know, don't leave as easily as we'd like them to. You know, but thank you guys for looking out, though. I appreciate that. You know, I said I'm looking out. Thank you guys for looking out for me and giving me all the different remedies and things like that. We just need our land back, man. We just need to be going back. We want the Most High to take us home. You know, I said that's what we really need. You know, I said I'm wanting to get up out of here. I wanted to get restored as a people, get it restored back in our land. I said that's what I'm looking forward to. You know, because then we can do what we do, as opposed to, you know, having to do everything that we're forced to do because we live in this society. You know, and I said, yeah, so I'm definitely trying to take care, you know, of myself with all these different remedies, things like that. But like I said, it's hard when you're stuck in this beast system and you're having to go to work and you're having to do all these different things that run your body down, having, you know, studying and then bringing videos out and stuff like that. I said, you know, family stuff you got to take care of. So, you know, I said it wears you down after a while. You know, so we just got to definitely keep praying for each other. And thank you guys, everybody, for everyone is still praying together at 6 o'clock. You know, I said because that's definitely reaping a lot of rewards, as you guys can see. You know, you see right now how the Most High has just been like, I mean, since we started praying together, it's just been, I mean, a couple months, not even a couple months, a month and a half we've been doing this. And look at what's going on right now. You know, I said, it's all praises to the Most High. I said, it's the Most High who's doing all this, who's bringing all this together. I said, this has all been his plan. And I just thank the Most High that he chose me to use me to be able to bring this information to the family. You know, I said, we're all just vessels and we're all just working together, you know, because we all want to go home. Everyone here, you know, wants to go home. You know, Jews, Gentiles, the Gentiles are supposed to be cleaving to us, and the ones that the Most High has chosen to save, you know, they want to get up out of here too. So we all want to get up out of here, you know. And it seems like as we keep praying together, you know, there's much power in prayer. That's definitely something that, you know, I've been, you know, getting better at, you know, understanding more. It wasn't something that, yes, I've heard of Dana Stevens. I used to watch a lot of his videos. I still do from time to time, but I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of videos right now. I said between definitely everything else I've been doing and studying and everything else, a lot of brothers and sisters recommend a lot of videos to me, books to me, and so when I get some time, I definitely read it. But I also, you know, I gotta go with how the Most High gives me more information and to bring that stuff out too. I mean, I have a lot of stuff to bring out, but shoot, every time I look up, man, I said there's more and more stuff going on in the news. You know, I said there's more stuff going on everywhere. You know, everywhere. I'm checking out here real quick. Yeah, everybody. I'm sure everybody's tired of these jobs. Everybody here is tired of making money for the system. You know, but as you can see now, I said it's starting to make a lot of sense why the Most High chose to start everything in China. You know, I said because now China is like, if they don't work, I said they pretty much shut it down for everybody. You know, I said a lot of people are dependent upon China for pretty much everything. And that's when, and right now, I said, it seems like that's what's going on right now, is that, you know, as China goes down, you know, and their economy slows down, I said it just has a ripple effect worldwide, you know. Yeah, jobs, okay, check on some of these. So, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know, I said, even like the videos, you know, I said the ones that the system doesn't want people to hear, so they definitely throttle those down. I said it's in everything. You know, this deception is everywhere. What was this? Remember the guy that worked for CDC last year? Yes, he got killed telling something. Yep, something he knew. I remember that. Yep, the black dude. I said you know, I said that worked for the CDC who went missing, and they found him later on. Yep. I said everything is you know, connected. It all is all making so much sense. I need a dog with me. You're probably right. Yep. I said a big dog too. You know. Yeah, definitely stay out of their affairs. I'm not trying to get into any of their stuff. Y'all go do you. You know, you guys go ahead and go do you. I said go handle your business. I said I'm not getting into any of their stuff. You know. Yeah, I want to get a pit bull. You're right. And he said, definitely. I said, I need a gun. Yep. I'm always checking my environment. Always gotta be checking these people out, man. You know. I said, yeah. They don't always just kidnapping these our sisters, right? They should be trying to kidnap our men too, right? So yeah, you definitely like that though. Yeah, you know, you gotta keep your head on a swivel at all times, because you just never know who's around, right? Yeah, and that's it. We got the Most High. I said, you know, so I mean, the only time something's gonna happen to you is if the Most High ordains it. And that's just how it is right now. And now you can see that now. See, a lot of these other people, these other nations have been you know, they've been to the point where they think that if they just say white Jesus, everything's gonna go well forever. I love you guys too. Thank you. Don't get kidnapped, right? I'm trying not to, you know, but you know, just trying to get. I was out and about right now, so I said I'd just do a quick live real quick. You know, just come talk to the family for a little bit, have a chance just for us just to kind of get together and just talk a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have your heads on swivels too, with you know, around these crazy people. I said, and these people are losing their minds too. I said, you can just see it when you go places now. You know, I said, you can just see it. Let me check behind me again. Hold on. All right. This is what happens when I go live and go on, you know, go out on the out of the plantation and just go in different places, right? You know, you just never know, you know, what's gonna happen right now. Going on location, different parts of the IE, you know, and the OC. Yeah, definitely probably gonna be even more careful in the OC. You know, yes, they're definitely on edge. You can see these people. They said they're definitely on edge. You know, I said, you know, they go on YouTube. You know, they're gonna be, all they can do is start searching one thing, and you guys know how that works. You start searching one thing. When we first got into this truth, get in the car. I don't want to get in the car. I wanted to stand up for a little bit. Is that cool? You guys are making me laugh over here. But yeah, like I said, these people definitely, I said, they are definitely on edge. You know, I said, so, but I'd be on edge too. You know, if you say, hey, Emma, how you go? I said, how you doing? I said, I definitely would be on edge if I was looking at the, if you turn on the news and you look at all the stuff going on, and they've been like, no, man, Jesus loves me. Hey, we're protected. We don't got to worry about paying for anything. We're all good. I know. I said, you know, I believe in the blood of Christ, so therefore I'm good. Yeah, right. Only 63 likes? See, my thing says 133 likes, but I mean, it is what it is, man. I said, I can't even look at the numbers half the time on a lot of the stuff because it's just, we already know, just like they mess with the numbers, you know, for this virus, you know, they be messing with the numbers with these videos too, you know. People just running around me for no apparent reason, you know. I'm over here like in a shopping market, shopping area. No need to be running around behind me. You know, hold on quick. All right. But yeah, like I said, yeah, these people, yeah, the numbers don't matter. I said the most I getting this knowledge out and these videos out to everybody that he needs. Yes, laughter is good medicine. You gotta laugh, man. I said at this point, it's like we told you. We told you what was gonna happen, but y'all don't want to believe us. You know, oh, you crazy. You know, you keep talking to your PhDs and let them keep on telling you about Ish's land over there and everything happening over there. You know, and it was crazy. I was watching this video and it was this woman. She's talking about race and she's talking about like, if you guys aren't going to admit that Arabs, you know, took black people into slavery, then I don't want to hear anything about what you talked about white people taking us into slavery. And it's like, you know, people are so ass backwards with so much stuff right now. You know, I said nobody is in the lands that they originated from. Everyone is mixed up. So if you're in Egypt, do you think those are the people that were there during the time of, you know, Yahushua? You know, I said, you think that the America here is like, if you look at an American, a supposed American, a full-blooded American, white man, you know, those people that have always been here, the people have been moved all over the place. So we don't know who's who, you know, for anything. So, I mean, come on now, man. I said, nobody's where they are going. Nobody's where they're supposed to be. Everyone is mixed up and moved around all over the place. You know, but see, the thing is with a lot of these Gentiles is they act like everybody that's there in these lands now have been there the entire time. Yes, I'm live. You have been there the whole time. So, you know, Ish has always been where they're at. And it's funny how they act like they just can't get past the fact that there have been so-called, you know, black or brown Hebrews anywhere other than Africa. They just can't they can't wrap their minds around that. They cannot wrap their minds around the fact that we were already over here. And I was kind of cracking up. I posted on IG about a TNT show, and when Isaiah Thomas was like, yeah, and you guys acting like you know, the history of our history started in 1492. We've always been here. We've always been here in America. Before, in 1492, we were a mighty nation. And it was funny because if you look at Shaq's face, Shaq didn't want to say a word. He was just kind of sitting over there in the corner, just all quiet, you know, not wanting to say anything, you know. And I was kind of surprised to even hear Isaiah Thomas actually mentioning that. You know, I said, that just shows you a lot of people know this information, but then they just keep it hush hush, or they're not allowed to say anything and things like that. Yeah, about blacks being massacred and all. Now these people, they all play the dumb role, man. They all play the dumb role all the time. Can I hear or see the video? That's crazy. They're already messing with it. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Can you guys all see me? Is everything cool right now? Or are they messing with it right now? Yeah, I know that about Shaq. Yep, all these dudes in Boule, they can't say anything. I said, yep, they're all quiet. But, you know, I said, hey, this is, thank you for showing me that, Philip. Everything's good there? Good, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's messing with Emma's feed right now. And that's it. I don't worry about who's going to get what. Like I said, my job is to bring out the information the Most High gives me to give to you. You know, I said that's it. But just the fact that he actually mentioned that on TNT was crazy. Was absolutely amazing. You know. And like I said, I mean, hey, a lot of these brothers I said are very sharp. I'm sure, man, like I said, as easy it is now is to go into Google or to YouTube and just type in Hebrew Israelites and whatever else, and all this stuff's gonna pop up. You start, anything you want is right there at your fingertips. You see, everybody's freaking driving around me all over the place, all slow. So now Brazil has an unknown virus too. Yeah, so it's crazy. Yeah, what the hell? A lot of action going on around me this evening. Yeah, the spirit of paranoia is definitely on them right now. So family, they sort of call the police on me from being out here. Brother with a hoodie. Exactly. Yeah, I'm probably not in the city to be doing this. Being out here. I'm just standing in front of my car though. Yeah, we're always targeted, man. That's nothing new. Nothing new. You guys we all get that, we all get that. Yeah, you're right. The 12 of you do need to come and watch my back. I should have actually had you come over here and chill with me. But this is kind of spur of the moment, just coming out to the family, just saying what's up, how to give us a chance to actually just come and just talk with each other. Yeah, Cali is hot right now, right? Yeah, I have to keep myself covered up. If I'm gonna be outside, and in fact I'm barely getting over this little flu, I gotta make sure I keep myself covered up. I love NorCal too. So I love all my family. I said, they got family all over the place now. I said, it's amazing. And I said, I know soon the Most High about to actually bring us all together. You imagine how it's going to be when we're all, together, looking out for one another. I said, following the will of the Most High, doing His will, and then Him blessing us for actually following His will once again. Yeah, I'm back. I said, I can't wait. I said, because we got too many people all surrounding us every single day that do not have, our backs. They don't have good intentions for us or anything. Do you imagine how it's going to be when, like I said, when we're around our nation again, our people that actually care for each other, who actually want to work together? I mean, it's been a beautiful thing now actually coming into the truth because, I do see how the nation has been coming together to come together to get the information, to work together. It's just amazing. I said, but that's the way the Most High has set this up. We're not all about just trying to get everything for ourselves. We're about actually. That's why one thing it's always been about us is we've always, even before we came into this truth, we know right from wrong. We are people that actually want to support one another. That's why when Black Wall Street was so successful because our money was going between us. I said we were working together. And working together, there's nothing that can stop us, and that's just something that's in our nature. It's not in our nature to just want to cheat, lie, steal, and take things from other people. I said, I know that's not in my nature. That's not how I am. I said, so I know that. And I know when I come around true people of the Most High, they're the same way. It's not all about, I'm just trying to get everything I can. I'm stack my paper up so I get everything that I can get, and screw everybody else. So that's not in our nature, All right. So that's just not how we are as a people. And that's why, when we were doing so well with Black Wall Street and any other nations weren't involved in it, they're like, oh no, we got to take this stuff down. You know what I'm saying? We got to take this stuff down. It's like, because there's no way we're going to let them, strive to do well and thrive and everything else. No, we can't have that. I said, so that's why. We know that once the Most High puts us back in our environment, following the Most High, that, like I said, that's game over. And that's exactly what, they don't want. And that's why they made our women and our men enemies from, of each other, made us dependent upon them for absolutely everything. you know. And I mean, they deceived a lot of the Gentiles too, because that's the thing. Even now, a lot of the Gentiles are like realizing, like, oh, you know, they're realizing, like, hey, this stuff is not working out the way that they told us it's supposed to work out. You know, I said, I don't know, you imagine being like a Gentile who's been the hardcore. And a lot of these Gentiles, like I said, hey, they're gonna realize too that they've been lied to. They've been lied to about absolutely everything, you know, and they're realizing it, you know, and they're actually wanting to come and work, you know, with us, wanting to follow us the way and be in order the way the Most High set things up. You know, yes, we've all inherited lies. I said, you know, and that was like kind of like one thing we kind of got into the truth, like, you know, with a lot of the camps, it was always like really anti Gentiles, like the Gentiles can't be part of this, they can't be anything part of this and that. I said, you know, I said, we're supposed to be calling the Jews and the Gentiles working together, and that's exactly what we are doing, you know. And I said, with the ones that the Most High has been calling. Yeah, definitely changing our spirit, you know. And well, it was funny because old girl that was talking on this video was talking about whites and white people and black people, and it's like, you know, like the white is like a whole construct that wasn't even made to like the 1860s. Yeah, I see that glare all of a sudden, right? Yeah, it's not chariots, it's a glare. Kind of looks like a chariot, like chariots though, right? All praises, but yes, the Gentiles quit, and that's the thing, you know, that's not talked about enough, as far as like the Gentiles actually cleaving. You know, I said the Most High is going to give them their opportunity as well. You know, I said, hey, dog seeing black like that. You know, I said we're definitely going to be working together. I said as a nation. And one thing that they were talking about was like, whoa, we've all gone through slavery. We've all had it rough. See, and that's the whole thing. They're always trying to minimize the stuff that we've gone through. Oh, we've all gone through the same thing. And you know, the thing is this: if you know the story of Enoch and the story of the 70 shepherds, the Most High did give us to the other nations. So when you do look at history, we are going to go into slavery amongst different nations. So they keep on talking about, well, the Arabs did it too. Yeah, the Arabs did it too. They had their time. I said the Hamites did it too. They had their time. I said the other nations, I said the European nations, they had their time. I said, but the Most High said, kill those, only the ones that the Most High has said that you could kill. That's the whole thing with the whole 70 shepherds. That they had parameters, they had things they were supposed to do. So you're supposed to go into, you know, the Torah and to, you know, the Old Testament, and you're supposed to find the rules that the Most High had set up when people were put into slavery. And you should have been following that. So we've all been dealing with definitely going in and out of captivity. But there was rules as to how you're supposed to treat people or treat your captives. And that's one thing that they went overboard. They didn't follow any of the rules that the Most High had set up. And that's the whole thing. It wasn't like, hey, the Most High gave us to you and you just could just do whatever the hell you want. That wasn't the deal. The deal was, yes, you're going to get the chance to rule over his people, take over the land, but you need to follow the rules that were already set up. Big difference. So you guys went way overboard. Your ancestors went way overboard. And that's the thing that they don't talk about. That there were actually rules that they were supposed to follow, and they chose not to follow the rules. Okay? So now, you know, that the Most High is showing you that there's going to be a recompense for the rules that were broken. Now it's like, well, no, we all went through slavery. We all didn't go through the same slavery. You guys showed me a slavery that you guys went through where you lost your land, your identity, you know, everything. Show me that one. You know, the rape, rob, murder, the selling off of all your, you know, your kids, your family, everything else. I said, that's the whole thing. You guys, you know, don't want to admit. You guys know what happened, but you don't want to admit the fact that should not have happened. They're quick to try to just say, yeah, that happened. Yeah, we're sorry. Or no, they wouldn't say they're sorry. Yeah, that happened, but we all went through it. So, you know, whatever. Nah, man, that's not how it's going down. But see, as you can see now, I said, we don't have to do anything. We don't have to raise a finger. The Most High is going to take care of all of that. He's already going to work. He's already going to work. You know, I said, yeah. I said, you guys used those dogs on us. You said you used everything on us. I said, you know, even to today, even when a lot of our captivity was up in, you know, the 1860s, you said you guys implemented laws to keep us pretty much enslaved the entire time. You know, I said, you lied to us about absolutely everything. You've hidden all of our information. You kept us from reading. You kept us from knowing who we are. You know, I said, and there's no way that we could have gotten back to the Most High without the Most High sending the Holy Spirit in order to bring us back. You would have us, you know, definitely fed our babies, alligators. I said, you guys would have us, you know, in this low bottom state for forever if you guys could. But see, like the Most High now is making it so that people can see. Like people they're showing themselves right now. You know, I say they're showing themselves right now. So we know that, hey, once the Most High makes the switch, you know, all the things you've been talking about with so-called, you know, African Americans and how, you know, racist you are towards them, how they're just like, you know, the dirt at the bottom of your shoe. But see, what's going to happen is once we're restored, then all of a sudden it's going to be like, oh, no, I've always loved you guys. I've known that you guys were the true people. And, you know, I want you guys to know that I've always been there for you and I've always loved you. And that's what I'm sure the Most High going to play that tape back and show you how you guys were when we were at the bottom, and how it was when you guys were so quick to pretty much put your foot on our throats as well. Yes, the plagues are definitely getting worse. All it's going to take is wait till stuff starts popping up here. Wait till a couple of people end up dying over here. Then you just know people are going to lose their minds. I have black friends. Exactly. Exactly. You know. That's it. You know, I said, these people just, come on now, man. I said, but hey, you can believe whatever you guys want to believe. I could care less at these people, at a lot of these people. That's it. Yeah, get your popcorn out, watch what's going to happen. I said, and just, you know, pray to the Most High, you know, covers us with that Psalms 91, like they got their covering. And that's the whole thing. They just forgot about all their blessings. You know what I'm saying? It's like they want their blessings and they want yours too. They're just greedy. You know what I'm saying? I said, you guys already got your Psalms 91. I said, y'all got up here and on the horses over here with the Spaniards. I said, those plagues were just ripping and running and destroying all of us. And you guys were just walking into towns and just taking over stuff. And said, and then now that there's plagues, you're like, okay, well, Most High's going to cover us now. I'm like, he already covered you, didn't he? He already covered your ancestors, right? That's how you guys got a hold of this land in the first place, right? You know? Yeah, I heard about those bats too. Bats, locusts, fires. You know, I said a pandemic now. And I said, and it's funny, man. I sit there listening to these guys. Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on, but I'm not telling you to scare you. I'm telling you so you can get prepared. I'm telling you so that you can ask Jesus into your heart. You know, so all this stuff is happening, yeah. And Jesus is going to come. I heard one dude, he totally described Yahushua. Yeah, he's coming back and he's upset and he's going to be destroying people. He don't care what you think. And I'm like, so who are you talking about? Because I said, why Jesus don't act like that? You know, but that's it though. I said, that's where we're at now. I said, you know, that's where we're at right now. And the bats are definitely crazy. I heard that the bats were in Australia. Wow, Marfugel News, exactly. I've been watching a lot of Marfugel and Blazing Press. I think I've been watching some of him too. It's just kind of funny because Blazing Press, that dude is actually like a Republican. I mean, the information is cool, that's it, but then he kind of goes off on his little Republican rants and he has his Jesus time and, you know, it's like, dude, just do the news. just concentrate on the news, man, you know? And so, you know, I said, but these dudes want to give people hope in white Jesus. So they go ahead and they give you the news. And then they tell you they're not trying to scare you. And then they're trying to save you by talking about white Jesus. You know, it's just funny. Or then they get into, yeah, he wants you to make some money and get some Bitcoin. You know, I said, you know, so that when everything is destroyed, you got some Bitcoin and you can be the one that sets up everything at the end. I'm like, come on, man. I said, these people, like I said, and we've been following them too. That's what's so funny. I was like, we were following these people. I said, when the Most High wasn't with us, and you know, and it's just amazing listening to them now. Like, damn, they sound crazy. The Philippines flipped on us too. No, I didn't see that. You know, it's crazy. I was like, you guys are still worried about money. I said, your money's we're gonna be telling you your money's no good here. Your paper's no good here. You know, yeah, we were so lost. I said, what you gonna do? I said, you're gonna negotiate with the Most High? You gonna pay him off? He said, is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna pay off his hunters that he's going to empower? You're gonna negotiate with some money and some Bitcoin? Oh my gosh! I said, yeah, it's funny. I'm like, okay. I said, if you guys were still in control after this all happens, then maybe your money and your Bitcoin. I said, but you gonna pay me back my money that you already owe me? Yeah, I said, nah, man, come on now. I said, but that's it though, man. I said, what else do they have? If they're not gonna listen to us, then they got to make up their own stuff, and their own stuff always revolves around money, gold, because that's all that they know. Making Cassandra was making paper airplanes with their money in China, right? That's not helping them over there, right? I said they're being quarantined in their houses and they're like welding their doors shut so they can't even get out. What's money gonna do for them? They were showing how people who were at the bottom of these buildings were the ones that were infected, and the people at the top were the ones actually getting infected. So it shows you that it's airborne. So what's money gonna do? I said money is not fixing what's coming right now. You're not gonna be able to pay your way out of it, or anything like that. So yeah. So yeah, like I said, most High not playing, man. Yeah, right. Do Kunse make videos and halfway talking about gold, silver, and coins, right? I was like, what the hell is that gonna do? I'm not gonna do nothing. I said, when the Most High releases these hunters, I said, what's that going to do? I said, none of that stuff is going to matter. Money can't buy salvation, exactly. And it's not going to pay you out of this ass whooping that's coming either. I said, the only thing is, like I said, if the Most High is calling you, I said, chase after him right now. If he's hooking you up to go ahead and hook up with these Hebrews, and actually learn the truth, I said, so you can learn the truth, so you can be in a better situation when the Most High gets here. I said, that's what you need to do. I said, I'll listen to some of the Gentiles actually, I'll listen because, hey, some of them got good information. They got their hookups, they got their information. And, I said, and, just like everything, you got to pick out the, the meat and spit out the bones. I said, because they'll start telling you about the truth and the information. And then they go off on some tangent about, why Jesus saving them and everything else. I'm like, dude, you guys, like I said, you guys are like some of the greediest people I ever heard of, man. I said, y'all done got your blessing already. I said, I don't get it. I don't even get that mindset. How do you think that you're gonna, get your blessing now for the last 500 years, and then you're gonna get blessed again at the end? I don't get that. I mean, can we get something? Damn, I said, we've been at the bottom this whole time. Y'all had your foot on our necks. You done, destroyed us, and we can't get anything. Oh, we got the opportunity to walk into heaven with you. Oh, only when Jesus comes back, then all of a sudden we can be whatchamacallit. We can be friends then. So everybody keeps driving towards me with their lights off and then turn their lights on. I don't know what the hell's going on out here. Let me see here. It said the Philippines also admitted they have Solomon's gold. Which, okay, oh shit. They said that too? Damn. The height of their blessings in 30s and 40s, shoot, 50s, 60s. These guys have, like I said, they've had their blessings for a long time, man. And it's like now that this stuff is going down, now they want our blessing too. No, man, we can be friends now. We can go into heaven together. We can be equal now. I was like, how do you guys do that? Where do you do that? I said, where do you guys do that? Where you guys get to have everything? As soon as y'all walked off the boat, y'all always been just destroying everything, destroying our people, running roughshod the whole time. And then at the end, okay, well, Jesus is coming back to save us. Save you. So you've been the one doing all this. You've been the one destroying everything. How is he going to save you? Yeah, this not making no sense, man. I said, but you know what? At this point, hey, you guys if that's what you got to do to get through the day, go right ahead. Because like I said, pretty soon, I said, the Most High going to unleash more plagues. And then we'll see what happens. All right. Family, it was great talking to you guys this evening. I said, I got some more videos lined up. We'll definitely be bringing some of that information out, most high willing. And it was great actually getting out here talking to you guys and just spending a little time together and talking back and forth. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll definitely be doing this again very, very soon. All right. Much love. Shalom, family. Peace.